for Jesus, then you're gonna be given life permanency. We agreed to die for money, for things. You understand? You are collapse. God doesn't want it. You see, some of you, we agreed to die for our belief, maybe ancestral, maybe musicians, because He's working for you, He's helping you. That's why God call His fake prophet. David Joshua. You see, Joshua. For God, He became the Joshua who drove the children of Israel in Canaan. So Joshua has driven us all in Canaan. He has been speaking about it. So our Canaan become our citizen, children. You see, CN, Canaan, CN. So I must take you to paradise. You understand? In paradise, you must build it. Who can build it for you? You think they will build it for you, then you come and destroy. You see, we are good in destruction and name giving and whatever. You see, like you can give me many names what I'm speaking. Here we are looking at, if you have money, then you rush to the shop. You want to buy a fish, a bread. They will tell you no bread, no fish. Why? Not to say out of stock. You see, that's the term of economy terms. Business term you are used to. Here we are not talking about out of stock. We are talking about global climate change. It means no fish, no bread, or one fish, one bread. Elijah ate the last meal of the widow. They remain eating for 3 years. Is a refresh button. You understand? At the mountain there were 2 fish and 5 bread of love. Jesus spoke to them. Then it was enough, more than enough. You understand that wisdom? So end into beginning. They were in desert, no water. God asked Moses to hit a stone. You see those kind of conversion. Our ancestor, the origin that is of Zulu kingdom in the center of Africa, because everybody immigrated. They arrived in 2014. I was telling you, or 1420. I'm sorry, white 1620, and the Indian 1720 as manpower to come and you see. We formed this nation. It's a miracle nation. It's a rainbow nation. You understand? It means you live, you keep your culture. They used to kill a cow. Every 15th of January, dance was a spirit. They believe those who die can come and help you. Those things they must speak. When the European, the white came to take that place, our ancestors, they were illiterate. They didn't have enough force to fight them. But they cried to the ancestor spirit. It means King Gimpan is supposed to speak to the mountain before they explode, because the white, they were going to explode. They were going to start building their railways. It didn't work. If they build the railways today, tomorrow it is removed. You understand? Now they were asking who removed it, because there was no one there. They say, yeah, you need to speak to the king before you do anything. You see how the ancestor spirit protected the yeah, Shaka achieved. They catch the land. The ancestor spirit, the same, they made them to catch this land. Shaka fought for the land. You understand? That's why in KwaZulu-Natal, in Zulu land, you see, people have got land here. It belongs to the king. Because if you are a king, you have no place for your people. How can you rule them? That's why I'm in PMB Kensington. So PMB Kensington, PMB Kensington. So for 3 letters, 3 numbers. For God, man, 3 letters, 3 numbers. So 33 become the 33 years of King David, 33 years of King Jesus Christ, 7 years of King David. He ruled the Hebron, 7th day. So we count. So we today is our Monday for we men. God Monday will be Wednesday. End of the week of God is Tuesday. We our end of the week is a Sunday. You understand? So God count many counts. So 17. So 217 is each and every person, okay? So each and every person got member of your head and a member of your body. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 toes, 1 mouth. 2 hands, 2 breasts, 1 sex, 2 legs. You understand? And then to the hand, you have 5. So you have 10, 7, 14, 20. You understand? That's why I told you my ancestor arrived here, black ancestor, 1420. Became 2014. My ancestor Indian or white arrived 1620. Became 2016. My ancestor Indian arrived in 1720, 2017. Why am I saying my ancestor white? Why am I saying my ancestor Indian? My ancestors black, integrated. Why? Because in marriage, a woman can get married to anyone, come up with a son, refer as a nephew. See our people in South Africa, because of the rainbow nation, people have married each other. You get the point? Because the land belongs to the woman. She's a queen. That's why in South Africa women are working and leading. You understand? They don't care. They want to work. They don't valorize to be in marriage because you men, you are abusing them. Because they are queen. You see, they wear a crown of beads of all colors. What is the meaning of a crown of a bead? You see, in our ancestral of virginity of our ladies in my mother ancestor, you see, you keep the virginity. Yes, that is what achieved in this land. The kingdom is a woman. A woman must be faithfully and they must be clean. You understand? So those beads, the bead of all colors is a rainbow. Don't you see the rainbow nation? There is no discrimination in marriage. A white can marry a black. Now most of our people, my mother and sister, they were, when men were going to fight to struggle for liberation, women were domestic workers. Some of them, our aunties, our sisters, they were pregnant by white. You understand? They have children, descendants who are color mixed. Don't you see, like a white, like a black? You don't see it. That's why my mother and sister will say, if we chase these people, then who's gonna be the father of these ones? You understand? You don't understand? Now it is taking place again. We are looking at foreigners, Africans. You understand? We have got people from all over the world, from West Africa, Nigeria, Cameroon, South Africa. They are South African. They have married our sisters, mixed together. Make those children their nephews. If those children, you say their father foreigner, if you chase their fathers, who's gonna look after them? You understand? In wisdom, so it means that's why King take decision in the position on King Impande achieve. He made the offer wisdom divided KwaZulu into three. He turned for white, Montarais for Indian, and Sweet Water. Kwashange kwa Mpande Sweet Water. For black, in Bali there are so many areas for black. You understand? To set up peace. He didn't want problem. So he's look at the betrayers. We look at Mandela. Mandela made the oath of wisdom. He started ruling South Africa as a king, not as a president. The apartheid regime finished the democracy. So what the apartheid regime did to the white, to the black, to each and everyone in our motherland, that is South Africa, that is what African National Congress, same car, different drivers, supposed to sit down, fix the engine, have done by money putting in pocket. Corruption. Corruption can be reversed into building. You see, there is constructive corruption and destructive. There is constructive peace, destructive peace, constructive freedom. We are in destructive freedom. When you are free, then you decide your sexual orientation. For God, if even a gay need water, God doesn't have a problem of your orientation, your wrong and your right. Because in wisdom, for God, our wrong and our right is wrong. God achieved Jesus already. So when you do wrong, God look at Jesus. He doesn't look at you. Jesus say, forgive them. You understand? It means what Jesus say, forgive them. They don't know what they are doing because they are ignorant. When they will know, then they will be right. You understand? Now we will know. So we are served in memory. Memory land. Memory. You need to remember. You understand? Only. And the wisdom of God say, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. So we know now. So we cannot be perished. If we know, then we must be okay. Now knowledge has made us blank. We know a lot of not resolving our problem. You see, we collapse. What we know doesn't fix our problem. So we collapse. So we must remember. Remember. That's why we see there is a parable of the lost child. Jesus said the lost child took his share from his father. He went to start his life. He used it, abused it, slept with women, drank, then he had nothing. He remembered the father. You see, we are saving in memory. That's why whatever I'm speaking to you on YouTube is in memory. In Google, it means in YouTube, it means it's refresh memory. So when you come across, when we tell you now, you are, you don't listen. You listen until you sit down. You understand? You can't listen when you are high. Before God, He let you go first. Do whatever you want.